Recognize this? This is what all of us have struggled to get through our late night research papers. Did you know that 90% of all high school and college students spend over 10 hours just for one single research paper? That prompted my team and I to think, how can students save their time and not have to pour hours and hours into reading some random information on some random database? The solution is NOverlap, which stands for No Overlap. NOverlap is the world's first and only research compiler. Those 10 hours can get cut down to just 2 simple hours. Our mission is to encourage learning and improvement in scholars and students by providing more efficient research methods.
Hello, my name is Robert Huang. I am the co-technical officer of NOverlap. I will talk about how our resource compiler works and will clearly demonstrate that we know what we're talking about. So, the first step is the user types into the search bar like any other search engine and presses enter. So, for example, suppose I want the most prominent and cited research on mutations in fruit flies. I just type it in, and then that's all for me. It's so simple. Now, behind the scenes, the second step is the data is sent to our servers, and we send that to an online database, and in this case, Google Scholars. The third step is we download the articles, the 10 most cited articles, and in this case, Google Scholars, and use our artificial intelligence that we built using our family and friends investments to scan and delete any repeated information. So that brings us to our final step, which is compiling the 10 articles into a single article. So just look at how many search results there are. 92,200. That's 92,199 too many. We haven't diagnosed our product to its roots.
I'm Samuel, I'm your co-technical officer, and the NOverlap research compiler will compose of 2 different versions. The free version, which is accessible to the public, that's us, that's you, and the enterprise version, which is geared more towards the use of organizations, specifically universities. So how do the free and enterprise version of NOverlap differ? The free version will gather its data exclusively through the use of search engines like Google. The enterprise version of NOverlap will gather its data through search engines in addition to accessing universities' own libraries. This effectively gives easier, quicker, more meaningful access to their own archives. So how will NOverlap be accessed by the users? The free version of NOverlap will be sought out individually by people who are interested, high school students, that's all of us, and it will be accessed through our websites. The enterprise version will be distributed among students by universities directly through the use of pre-existing methods like student email, student ID numbers, things that we all have. Students will be able to use these methods to log in and access NOverlap.
I'm Stephanie Mesa. I'm the co-director of marketing. Our audience in the free version would be students and scholars who want to make studying and research efficient. Our audience in the enterprise version would be university purchasing agents and head librarians. We plan to expand expand in high schools and businesses in the future. And this is the graph of growth in share of market. The unique selling proposition compiles multiple sources into one organized summary. Our competitions are JSTOR, EBSCO, and Gale, which are slow, complicated, and expensive. While NOverlap is a free version, easy to use, a high-level resource, and reasonably priced.
Hi, I'm Sabrina. I'm the co-director of marketing for NOverlap. And so what's in it for the buyers? First, for the free version, students and scholars of all ages will be able to access NOverlap and thus reduce their time spent on research. And through this, they would have more time to complete other activities, whether it's just looking into other fields for research or just having some free time to relax. And also, for the enterprise version, there will be university students who will be able to complete research papers quicker, which then will be published by the university under the university name. By doing this, the university will get more publicity and thus benefit them as the buyer. Okay, so how do we know that NOverlap will work? We completed a test market through De Anza Community College's research lab, and this showed the proof of our concept. And as you can see, there was increase in efficiency and GPA and research produced by the students. And if there was such success at a community college level, imagine what we could do at a nationwide level with all public and private schools. And so, for our advertising, we decided we want to do one-on-one meetings with the representatives for the free version and enterprise version. However, for the enterprise version, we also want to go to conferences where we will get education passes and get free admission. By doing this, we will minimize the cost for advertising, and also we will get a more personal relationship with our buyers. And the distribution strategy is similar, as salespeople will personally deliver NOverlap and further create this connection between the buyer and us.
Hi, I'm Martha Hernandez, and I'm co-director of Human Resources. This is our company organizational structure. With employees, we will be needing 2 head engineers, and we will contract 4 more. We need, of course, customer service and interns. Initial training would be done once they're employed. We will be training 2 weeks yearly, and we will be posting jobs on Indeed.com and Job.com. And this is our guidelines in case of improper behavior, and we will be meeting once a month for feedback with our employees.
Hello, my name is Ashley, and I am the co-department head for Human Resources for NOverlap. This is a compensation and benefits for all of our employees, and also for the benefits, that's insurance, it's paid time off, and it's also sick time. In addition, our executives at NOverlap will not be taking a salary for the first year because we're saving money to expand the company in later years. We will do employee retention by giving all of our employees shares in the company as soon as they're hired, which will give them an incentive to stay with the company. We will also have meetings with employees regularly so that they can discuss any concerns they have, which will show how much we value our employees and their work. This is the ethics part of our company. Our ethics, these are our ethical priorities, and all of our ethics are based on our values of honesty, of improvement, of equality, and of learning.
Hi, I'm Diego, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer. In regards to finance, we have 3 main sources of revenue. In the free version of our program, we gain revenue from advertisements. The other 2 revenue sources come from the enterprise versions. First, we charge an initial fee. Then the universities will pay an annual fee after the first year of use. From these 3 sources, our overall revenue will start at $840,000 for the first year, and eventually, in 3 years, we will ramp up to $1.7 million in sales. Taking into account the cost of goods, our income will give us a profit margin of 76% for the first year, 89% for the second year, and 91% for the third year. And this is our operating expenses are shown here as well.
Once past the point of making profits, we plan to further our goal of promoting learning through easier, more efficient research methods by hosting events such as things like these, research projects or contests that are for the benefit of you, because I care about you, Sal.
In regards to finance, our Series A was from families and friends for $50,000, which we used to get our patent, the first draft, and the first draft for the De Anza target market research. For Series B, we're asking you, the angel investors, for $200,000 for 20% of our company, putting us at a $1 million evaluation. And this evaluation will be validated through the fact that by the second year, we're already making above $1 million at 90% profit margins. For our exit, we plan to have a strategic acquisition at a place such as Google to make $6 million and therefore have fivefold the return on your investment. NOverlap will revolutionize the global and national research and education market. Students and scholars alike will have vastly increased benefits, and universities will be benefited a lot from our technology. We hope that you, the investors, will join us in our mission to pave the path for the next generation of scholars. NOverlap.
No overlap!